beautiful people. So this is the morning of the event that we're keeping for today, and we're just on our way. We have our gas cylinder and every other thing we need in the booth, and we're getting to the venue. Once we get there, I will show you what we have. So at this point, we had gotten out all our equipment. Everything we needed was right on the venue, and we were about to set up. We had started setting up. If you're familiar with a typical small chops catering service, you realize that we actually are the first set of people to get here. We were the first vendors actually to get to the venue, and that's totally normal because our processes take a while, and so we need to start off before guests start to arrive. Here is Aisha. Aisha is one of my students from my previous trainings. She is so helpful. She was so helpful. She's always willing to assist. And so when I told my students that I had a catering job, she was one of the people who showed interest and came over to help. So after setting up, the next thing we did was to mix our puff puff. Puff puff typically takes 40 minutes to 60 minutes to rise, and so it has to be the first thing we mix when we get to the venue after setting up. So that's what we did, and as you can see, we have started frying. I mean, check out this puff puff, looking so good. I know this looks like no trouble at all. I mean, everything seems to be going so beautiful, but wait. Something really unexpected happened before we got to this point. Yep, our industrial burner started leaking. At the point where we got to the venue and started set up, I fixed the hose to the gas cylinder and connected it to the industrial gas. And next thing I heard, the gas was leaking everywhere. Like there was no way we could manage it because that was really, really dangerous. So I had to start thinking about where next to go. And so I called a friend who stays around the Von Voice of Nigeria Road, and he was able to tell me where he buys gas. Although I didn't even get to the location, on our way towards the end of the road back to the express, we were able to find this guy. He actually sells gas, and so I just asked him if he could fix stuff like this. And thankfully, he was able to fix it for us. Within 10 minutes, we're out of here. In my mind, I was like, why right now? Why? It was horrible. It was horrible. I almost had a bad day. To think that the day just started and this is what I had to face. Oh my god, I had to just tell myself, I know you are not having a bad day, because it was something else. I could have easily just lost my mind. I mean, I have lost my mind for even less complicated issues, not talk of this one. Now, the issue wasn't the fact that the gas actually was leaking. It was the time, because we had an agreement with our client, and I really do not like to disappoint. So where was I going to begin to go and look for? In fact, the option of fixing it wasn't even the first thing that came to mind. I was thinking of how to go and switch it for something else, but I mean, we found this option right on time and it was just perfect. So at the end of all this work, this man charged me 5,000 naira, and I was like, what is it now? Waiting happen, kilo day. Is it because we look desperate? I sha paid him 2k last shasha. And so we headed back to the venue. look at me here shining teeth as if nothing just happened. God, I beg. Anyway, check out my skin now. Ew, skin is glowing. Shout out to Adjoke Ade Organics, amazing skincare plug in Abuja. So at this point, the kids' party had started. They started out with the children's party so that they could go home and get some rest, and then the moms and dads will come around in the evening for their own part of the party. We had so much fun. Kids danced. The MC was nice. I mean, he was funny because I laughed a lot. And kids are just so full of life and so fun to watch. Man, like, and yes, of course, back to our stand. We served amazing chops on that day. Clients were happy. The guests loved our work. I got specific comments. Some people just walked up to me and they were like, "Your chops were nice. Thank you so much. It was crunchy. It was really good." Special shout out goes out to our Spider Man. He came prepared. I mean, check out his moves. He was just, oh my god. And so, reporting back to our station, we kept frying and frying. We fried over 8,000 puff puffs that day. It was something else. But the good thing is, we did have fun, even coupled with the stress we had to go through, the almost disappointment that we had. We had so much fun. Here is Tosin. Tosin is one of our staff, and she's so hardworking and so full of life. And here, Aisha, once again. Hi. I feel like the kids had so much fun. There were so many games, so many sort of arts and crafts. I saw that they had face painting, and I don't know what this is called, but this is actually really fun. I know kids like colors and all. It was really a colorful event. And while I was capturing this, I saw this little cutie. I literally just said hello, and she was ready for the camera. Like, isn't she just so cute? Oh my god! Oh my god. And so, because our contract is usually based on time, we couldn't stay to the end of the event, of course. We only had to stay till the adult party started and we served our chops, and then we had to leave.